Richard Rose. Best quotes selected by Zero. From the nightmare you survive because you wake up. Same thing with nightmares in the daydream called life. That which you see is never you. There's thoughts which are not yours but come from elsewhere, and they're gaps between thoughts. When you get into that gap between thoughts, you have the opportunity to completely reshuffle your life. This may sound impossible to you now, but try not to let your ignorance get in the way of understanding. I have just told you something of priceless value. Question: how do you know you're not deceiving yourself? Richard: I have no self left to deceive. When you find out that this whole existence is a projection, you lose enthusiasm for feeding people what they want to hear about the significance or appeal of the illusion. The view is not the viewer. There's nobody on earth who doesn't want to know the truth. They're all moving towards it at the precise speed of their commitments, which is usually very slowly. The biggest obstacle to truth is ourselves. That's why you can't lay down a set of rules for how to go about this, because different people have different obstacles standing between them and enlightenment. If we live long enough, we'll discover that they really only love that which we can give them. Everyone wants desperately to believe in love, though, because we're so lonely. Question: does life get any easier after enlightenment? Rose: no, but it gets funnier. Question: are you happy? Richard: I'm free of happiness. The whole path to truth is through the umbilical cord, a mental umbilical cord. It links you to the Brahman. We are the Atman. You'll not find the umbilical cord by reading books. You find it by going inside yourself, by observing yourself. If you're honest with yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself if you're going to be a student of the truth, you start by admitting that you don't know what the truth is. You need to continually awaken yourself, to arouse yourself mentally, to attack your systems of thinking. Because you don't want peace, you want an answer. Places truth above all else. You approach the truth by retreating from untruth. The only thing you can do is create a reverse vector, a movement away from ignorance. We're not looking for peace and relaxation, we're looking for truth, for the ultimate answer. There is no recipe for a lightning bolt. We live in a cloud of illusions and rarely realize that we are spinning this web of fiction for all the hours and days of our lives, unless we are fortunate or unfortunate enough to die slowly. Perhaps slow death may be the only moments of reality for the total life of many earthlings. Because the dying person is forced to face the fact that he is about to become zero. Zen is a system of shocks. But a teacher can't lay out in advance how he's going to do that. You can't tell somebody in advance that you're going to shock them. Otherwise they'll prepare for it and ruin the effect. The main preparation for enlightenment is trauma. But you don't need to engage in any special disciplines to induce it. Your life will give you plenty of trauma whether you're on a spiritual path or not. Indulge in it while you can. You'll have plenty of peace in the marble orchard, maybe. You have to go through these traumas in life, now, while you're on earth, in order to improve your situation after death. All of you are getting hung up on your egos. And because you're looking at it from the inside, you can't see it.